KOCT, its board of directors, staff, and the City of Oceanside do not support nor promote any candidates. We provide the following program as a public service for voters. All candidates have been invited to participate in this program, but not all were able to or chose to do so.
Hello, I'm Lori Davies, and I'm honored to serve as your Assembly member in California's 74th Assembly District. Since first being elected in 2020 and re-elected in 2022, I've been committed to representing North San Diego County and South Orange County, which includes Oceanside, Vista, Laguna Niguel, San Juan Capistrano, Dana Point, San Clemente, Camp Pendleton, and portions of Fallbrook. I'm proud of the work we've done together. The governor has signed 19 of my bills into law, with 2 more on his desk and 2 still working their way through the legislature. Over the past 4 years, I've been successful in passing meaningful legislation, including Assembly Bill 882, which tackles the issue of coastal erosion by expediting funding for grants by the State Coastal Conservancy to help with our climate challenges such as sea level rise and coastal erosion. AJR 18, which urged Congress and the U.S. Department of Energy to prioritize finding a home for spent nuclear fuel, like the fuel found at the San Onofre nuclear power plant, by calling for action to move this fuel to temporary storage and eventually take a permanent site. And Assembly Bill 2308, which proposed extending the maximum duration of protective orders in cases of domestic violence to 15 years, thereby expanding protections for our victims. Ultimately, what drives me every day is simple. What's important to you is what's important to me. Affordability, public safety, and bipartisanship. These are the issues that matter most to our community, and they are the issues I fight for in Sacramento. I consider myself a problem solver, which is why I was invited to join the Bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus. In this caucus, Democrats and Republicans from both the Senate and Assembly come together to explore how we can make better policies that work for all Californians. It's not about party lines, it's about getting things done. In fact, I co-authored over 750 bills with colleagues from all parties. Every vote I take, I carefully consider how it will impact you, both the good and the bad. I work closely with the bill authors to ensure that every piece of legislation is as strong as possible. We're a big state with a wide range of issues, and sometimes helping one industry can hurt another. That's where the Problem Solvers Caucus comes in, to help mitigate those impacts and find balanced solutions. Now let's talk about affordability, because let's face it, California is not affordable. From the gas tax to rising costs of food, sky-high rents, and even the outrageous car registration fees, these are all direct results of policy coming out of Sacramento. We need more common sense in Sacramento, and I'm committed to fighting for that on your behalf. Public safety is another top priority of mine. I ask residents all the time, do you feel safe walking in your neighborhood at night? What about when you go shopping or drop your kids off at school? You should. But current policies in Sacramento are letting criminals back onto our streets, and that's unacceptable. We shouldn't have to fight so hard to ensure that those who commit heinous crimes like human trafficking and fentanyl dealing are punished appropriately. As your Assembly member, I remain committed to public safety. I will continue to support policies that enhance your safety and oppose those that make you less safe. That's why I'm honored to have authored Assembly Bill 303, which aims to serve as an important first step in removing illegal guns off our streets. Above all, I ask everyone to check their political party at the door so we can continue working together on good, common sense policies that help working families, seniors, students, and businesses thrive. Thank you for trusting me to represent you. Together, we can continue making our community a better place for all.
Hello, I'm Chris Duncan, and I'm running to be your next Assembly member for the 74th District. As mayor of San Clemente, I've had the privilege of working with leaders from Oceanside, Vista, and all across North County to advance our community's priorities: public safety, coastal protection, defending our freedoms, and reducing the punishing cost of living. My journey has always been about service to justice, service to our community, and to my family. As a former federal prosecutor for Homeland Security, I dedicated my career to ensuring that those who break the law are held accountable, protecting victims, and upholding the integrity of our justice system. I'll put partisan politics aside and always do the right thing. That's why I'm endorsed by prosecutors, nurses, teachers, and firefighters. As a father of 3 young kids, I deeply understand the hopes and concerns that families across our district share. We all want safe neighborhoods, quality schools, and a healthy environment for our kids to grow up in. That's why, as mayor, I focused on making our city a better place for families. We hired more police officers, slashed homelessness by 23%, and built back our local economy after the pandemic. I'm all about results, and in the Assembly, I'll deliver for our families. Oceanside, Vista, and our surrounding communities face unique challenges and opportunities. We need state leadership that understands the importance of preserving our coastline while promoting smart, sustainable economic growth. As mayor, I worked directly with Congressman Mike Levin to secure nearly $10 million in federal funding for sand replenishment to save our beaches and support our coastal tourism economy. We must support our small businesses, the backbone of our local economy, while ensuring that development results in more good-paying jobs and benefits for all residents. We need to address traffic congestion and make it easier for everyone to get to work, school, and home. In Sacramento, I'll bring the same dedication, focus, and results that I brought as your mayor. I'll fight to secure funding for local infrastructure projects that improve our quality of life, from roads and bridges to broadband access and clean energy initiatives. Now, our district has been neglected at the state level due to our current assembly members' absence and ineffectiveness. I'm running to change that and finally put our interests first in Sacramento. I'll advocate for policies that address the high cost of living, ensure access to affordable housing and healthcare, and support our veterans and military families. Now, I'm not a tax and spend liberal. I prosecuted drug smugglers at the border, balanced budgets in my city, and fought to reduce taxes for middle-class families and cut red tape for local businesses. That's the kind of bipartisan leadership I'll bring to Sacramento. And my Republican opponent, Lori Davies, has consistently voted against the interests of our community. She supports banning abortion with no exceptions for rape or incest, and is even against access to birth control. She rallied with convicted January 6 terrorist and violent felon Alan Hostetler. And she's missed over 1,000 votes in the Assembly, while taking $30,000 worth of vacations and gifts from rich donors and lobbyists. Now, what would happen to you if you missed 1,000 days at work to take extravagant vacations on someone else's dime? We can't afford to have someone representing us in Sacramento who prioritizes her own extreme positions and her corporate big money supporters over our kids' future. As the first Democrat ever elected mayor in San Clemente, I've proven I can get things done in a conservative city by focusing on common sense solutions that impact our daily lives and future generations. Amidst rising costs, rising crime, and rising attacks on our freedom, I'll stand strong and fight for our California values and the middle class. Our campaign office is right on 2605 Oceanside Boulevard, in the middle of a working class neighborhood. Come on down to meet me and our volunteers and learn more about our campaign, or visit our website at chrisduncan.com. I'm asking for your vote so that together we can continue to build a stronger, safer, and more prosperous future for all of us. Thank you for your support. I look forward to serving you and our community in the State Assembly.